How can you become indestructible? So recently I got into Nir Eyal Indestructible book. I'm just halfway through, about 30% in my Kindle, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I want to share this book called Indestructible by Nir Eyal with you guys. If you stay until to the end of the video, you will learn some of the really great tips and very easy to implement in order to make sure that you improve on your focus and to make sure that you are making tractions instead of being distracted. So when I first got onto this book, I was really hooked by this title because Nir Eyal actually wrote another book that is called Hook. It is actually one of the bestsellers. I've yet to read it, but it's actually teaching all of the different software engineers on how you can design a social media or games that actually hook people to keep coming back. And it's actually in my next read list. So when I actually read this Indestructible, I felt like I constantly being distracted from my existing work. That's why I want to learn all the tips and tricks in order to improve it. So, but there are a few key points that I want to talk about even before I finish this video. Okay, the first thing is this. Previously, I thought like me being indestructible is because I was constantly tied to my smartphone, like because my smartphone is actually near to me. But as actually explained by Nir Eyal in this book, actually the phone is just one of the medium that is called external trigger, which means when I see it, I feel like I want to touch it even though I'm working. But there is also another side to help us to actually improve our focus, is actually the internal trigger. Okay, so this internal trigger is something that I want to emphasize so much. But before that, if let's say you've been loving my channel, comment down below to let me know which country that you're watching from, so that I know it for sure. And also you guys can check it out at my website at junlo.net/ChatGPT if you want to learn the tips and tricks I'm using it to improve my productivity. So coming back to this topic, so when we talk about internal triggers, the one thing that we want to know, why are we being distracted? What's the root cause? Because knowing the root cause is not the smartphone. It's not the smartphone that is near you. Knowing that the root cause is within you, then you get more control about what to do about it. So here's what is being mentioned by Nir Eyal in the book. So it says like, we being distracted is because we human beings, from a psychology point of view, we always love to go to our comfort zone. Like for example, if let's say today I am about to go for the really tough meetings that I have been avoiding, or maybe I've been procrastinating, or maybe I just know that this meeting is going to need a lot of my creative juice, need a lot of attention from me, and I feel like discomfort, I feel like a little bit uncomfortable with this scenario. That is where I feel like I want to bring myself from uncomfortable to comfortable zone. That's where I want to make myself feel good. That's where I will do something that distracted me from, which is scrolling the social media, just watch some TikTok, just check some emails. It doesn't have to be scrolling the social media as per se, but it can be some actions that that is going to bring you to the comfort level. Like for me, it may be checking my WhatsApp messages, it can be checking the emails, because those are the things that I'm very familiar with, and those are the things that will bring me to the comfort level. So that's the reason why a lot of times we are being distracted. It's not because of the smartphone itself, it's not because of the things that is around us itself. That's the external trigger, which is part of it. But most of the time, it's our internal trigger, which means we feel very uncomfortable. So now, about when I know about this, is like, okay, that gives me another different perspective, because all the while I thought like my reasons of being distracted is because of I having a smartphone in front of me. So what to do about it then? Okay, so here's the easy thing. So what he suggested in the book, first part is like, since we are really new to this, if you are really new, you should actually first observe whenever you feel like you have the urge of being distracted, like scrolling your social media, checking your emails, checking your WhatsApp while you are in the middle of doing something. What do you feel at the moment? Is it you are feeling like an urge of doing something because you feel like what you're about to do, like maybe an email that you're about to reply, is going to take the pain in the ass? Like, is it those are the feelings that you're feeling? You want to be aware of this internal trigger. Because when you become aware of the internal trigger, then that's where you are able to know that's the root cause and let's solve the root cause, because you are feeling just uncomfortable. So this tip actually helped me a lot, because I realized that a lot of times when I'm being distracted to do something else, it is because I was about to reply an email, or I was about to go into my creative thinking where I feel like I'm so lazy to do it. That's where I want to bring myself to the comfortable level that I'm having. That helps me a lot. So the second tip, which I think is very helpful for you guys, is this. So if you ever in the feeling like you want to be distracted to do something else, you maybe right now you're driving, okay, and you're at a traffic light and you feel the urge of checking your phone that is right in front of you, and you know that is bad for you, okay, and you have the urge. So he suggested us that we can tell ourselves, you can check your phone, but let's delay for 10 minutes and not right now. So this is the delay 10 minutes tip. And I have not fully tested it, but I just tested one or twice as I'm still reading this book. I find it very helpful, because what the book says is like, a lot of our time, our thoughts is just like a moment, like a split seconds, like a split moment. Maybe you have the urge of checking the phone just for the split seconds. Maybe you have the urge of checking your WhatsApp just for split seconds. So what you need to do is just to delay, to let the time pass, to tell yourself that, you know what, just delay it for another 10 minutes. You can check it later if you still want to, but let's delay it for 10 minutes. I actually can remind this, like, whenever it's really late night, I feel like I want to eat something, and I know it's unhealthy to eat something at late night before I want to sleep, just not good for my health in general. I just tell myself, you know what, just delay it, just don't think about the food, just delay it until tomorrow. And that split seconds urge that I'm having when I tell myself to delay for 10 minutes, it then disappears. So same thing as distraction. If you want to fix the split seconds kind of like urge or desire that you have, tell yourself, just wait for 10 minutes. If let's say 10 minutes later you still want to do, you can do it. So the third thing that I learned from this book, it's really awesome. A lot of people think like the opposite of distraction is focus. But what the author thinks is otherwise. The opposite of distraction is actually called traction, meaning what you want to do. What are your goals? Your traction. Okay, so as long as, if let's say you do not know what is your traction, meaning maybe my goal today is to be able to shoot like 2 videos. In between, there are so many distractions going on. But if I know my goals is to create 2 videos today, distraction is then defined anything that prevent me from creating 2 videos today. So it is actually not focused, because at the end of the day, you need to know what are your tractions that you set for yourself up, and you don't have to constantly keep working to become a productive person, but rather to be able to complete the tractions that you set yourself to. That is called Indestructible. And I find that is really awesome. Such a thinking is really, really awesome. It's changed the way of how I view why I'm being distracted by knowing the root cause and solving the internal triggers. I'm still halfway through the book, and I can't wait to share more with you guys when I finish this book and how I actually apply these steps on myself. So I'm trying, you know what, today I actually set a traction that I want to record 2 videos. In the early mornings, I want to be frank with you guys. I was so distracted. There are a lot of emails going on. There are a lot of WhatsApp going on with my team. But I realized that no, my traction is to create 2 videos. And this is the second video. I'm nearing to the end. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, because I block my time for it, and I tell myself, you know what, I know sometimes, before even creating a videos, I feel the urge of to procrastinate, because it's just different tasks that I'm doing, because I need to bring up my creative juice. But knowing those are the urge of touching the phone are just the urge of split second, I tell myself, you know what, June, just create the videos, and those things can wait for 10 minutes later, okay? So do check out this book if let's say you guys loving what I'm describing. And also I'm including the link down below. It's my Amazon link. You guys can get this book, Indestructible. I'm 30% reading it and I'm feeling it awesome. And also if let's say you guys been loving my videos, comment down below and tell me what's your thoughts about what I'm sharing right now and how is it helping you, because your comments will motivate me to even read more books and share more with you guys, and YouTube will recommend this video to even more like-minded people that we have. And also to check out my free course on ChatGPT. It is a free course to help you to stay productive and efficient. These are the things that I'm using for myself. I also teach you some of the prompts that is very useful for me. You can go over to junlo.net/ChatGPT and it's totally for free. And if let's say you love to create videos like me, you don't know how to get started, you can check out my free 30-day live video ideas at link.junlo.co/free30 up here, and I'll give you 30 days ideas and tips and tricks to help you to create your videos very easily. And I look forward to see you guys in the next video then. Take care. Bye bye.